Hello and welcome back to the show. Phoenix Fallen here with another Let's Play video of the Elder Scrolls Online. We're picking our quest back up right from where we left it. We just got out of Cold Harbor and now we are in Stone Falls, which is the newbie area for the Ebonheart Pact. So, without further ado, here we go. Get a conversation with the Prophet.
As I feared, we arrived in different locations. I am in a place with the smell of burning ash on a hot wind, and the sounds of a distant battle. It matters not. You have awakened once again, and we must set you on your path.
Now, one of the things I'm going to be doing is reading back the dialogue that I'm selecting. It's one thing that I didn't do in the first episode, and since these are my first videos that I'm posting up, I would like to try to make it as interactive as I can, and that's one thing I'm going to start doing from here. So, to begin, here we go. How long was I unconscious?
Days, weeks, I cannot tell. The voyage between worlds disrupted all sense of time and space. I know only that you were deposited into the sea, and some charitable soul fished you out and brought you to dry land.
What should I do now?
I'm afraid you'll have to decide that for yourself. I must focus on searching for a way to repay Lyris's bold sacrifice. I cannot simply abandon her to the wrath of Molag Bal.
When will I see you again?
I cannot foresee that, not yet. But we will meet again. There is still much we need to accomplish. Be wary, Vestige. Our very plane of existence is in peril. The threat of Molag Bal looms across all Tamriel, and chaos spreads in its shadow. Danger roams the land and will assume many forms. Do not let it catch you off guard.
Where should I go?
You must find your own path. But perhaps there is a reason for the place in which you find yourself. Explore. Search for a cause to lend your hand. Join with others. You might even seek out those who rescued you from the sea. The choice is yours.
You think there are many who need my help?
Indeed. I sense that even now there are good people near you who face grave danger. They need your assistance, should you be willing to give it. To thwart the will of Molag Bal, we must skirmish with evil wherever it rears its head.
How do I find whoever rescued me from the sea?
I know only that you washed up on a cold beach on a remote island. You have since been transported to a large city. Head toward the city docks. There you will find someone who knows the island from whence you came, and how you might return there.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and skip past the rest of the dialogue here, since we kind of already know where to go and what to do with this character. So, I've already cleared out this room of all the extra stuff before I started the video, so just head on out. Here's the first person that we talked to.
Ah, don't frighten an old man like that!
Sorry.
Didn't think you were still breathing when they dragged you out of the drink, but here you are, plain as day. You owe a lot to the crew from Bleakrock. A shame they didn't find anyone willing to help.
Help with what?
Someone named Rana needs aid on Bleakrock. She asked for volunteers, but we've our own problems in Davon's Watch. No one signed up. Her boss in Liesel is down by the docks if you want to ask about it. Or you can stay here. Either choice means danger.
I'll talk to Liesel. Alright, so there's a number of places and things we can do here already, but the first real area to explore is going out to Bleakrock Isle. Am I even heading in the right direction? Oh, nope, I'm going in the opposite direction.
Greetings.
So the area that I'm in, I believe, is part of Morrowind. If you've ever played the first Elder Scrolls game that came out in the... Actually, let me correct myself. It's the third Elder Scrolls game, Morrowind was. That was an excellent game, especially for its time. From what I understand, there's a whole group of people who have worked on converting the Skyrim, uh, the Skyrim setup for Morrowind's game. So they took all the graphics capabilities. I'm still going the wrong way. All the graphics, all the gameplay mechanics, and converted it over so you can go through the entire Morrowind experience in the Skyrim engine. There we go. Alright, here's Liesel.
Back on your feet already? You needn't offer me gold. I only did what anyone should. I helped someone in need. Unlike some people I could point at.
I heard you need help in Bleakrock.
We sure can. Even from near-drowned folks like you. I've been back to Bleakrock a couple of times since plucking you from the sea by the scruff of your neck. Things aren't getting better there.
You saved me?
It's nothing. Most folks I pull from the sea are already dead. But you've got decent gear. I bet you've seen battle. I told my boss Rana about you on my last trip, and she wants to meet you. Pay me back by helping her. Come with me to Bleakrock.
To Bleakrock, then. So here we are at Bleakrock. Gotta go find Rana to begin the quest line here. And before we do that, I just remembered now that we have a new skill point that we can spend. I don't know if we leveled up. Oh, we did level up. I'm gonna go ahead and stick that point in Magicka again. Go over here. Alright, so the next ability that we have open up for us in the Dark Magic Tree is Encase. Call Daedric shards from the earth to immobilize enemies in front of you for 4.5 seconds. So another route, once again, allows us to be able to act a little bit more before we start taking direct damage from melee characters. So that's going to be the point I'm going to put in here. And it looks like we do have another skill point that we can put down. And I'm going to go ahead and put it into Destructive Touch. I have used this ability with another one of my spellcaster characters, and if I'm using frost damage staves, it will actually freeze them in location. So once again, more opportunity to root enemies in place and deal damage, hopefully without taking much damage in return. I still haven't decided whether I was going to go for heavy armor or just stick with light armor. I would like to go for heavy armor just to kind of fill the warrior mage type persona. That was one of the characters that I really enjoyed playing as in the other Elder Scrolls game. Spell Sword, I think, is the class that they often named it, at least before Skyrim.
I'm short on good help, and I could use someone capable. Someone like you.
You wanted to speak with me.
You've seen combat, and I need all the help I can get today. Villagers are scattered across the island. We need to warn them.
I want to know how she knows I've seen combat, since technically speaking I fell out of the sky and was rescued, and I'm here now, so they haven't even seen me fight. Oh well. Warn them. Why?
We sighted a ship offshore. I've sent my troops to investigate. If it's the vanguard of an invasion, well, we'll need to evacuate.
Where should I start looking?
You'll find the people of Bleakrock all across the island. Darj, the hunter, went to Skyshroud Barrow. Iman's out at Orky's Hollow with his sister Rolanda. Sane, my sergeant, is out at Hossen's Folly.
Alright, we're just going to say goodbye and go take care of these quests. Oh, you know what I just realized? I should have actually done at least one of those options because it didn't recognize that I actually accepted the quest. Yeah, silly me.
It's an old dragon shrine.
Star Sky Shroud
After
Barrow.
you find Darj, keep looking. The more people you can send back here, the better off we'll be.
Okay, now we'll be on our way. Now, of the 3 people that we need to find, there's no particular order that we need to find them in. It's just get out there, and I know, generally speaking, where some of these people are. How's my inventory looking? Still okay. Once again, I really need to make a choice on what kind of armor I'm wearing, because I'm still wearing all the stuff from Cold Harbor. I haven't even upgraded any of my items. Haven't found anything to upgrade to yet. Alright, this guy, Hawkmere.
Curse that Deathclaw. Ate my foot. I had to use my boot and some leather as a tourniquet. Damn it. I've been tracking the beast for weeks. I call
forgot to
him
read it.
Deathclaw. I finally caught up to him, but well, it went badly.
If I can find him, I will get him for you.
Now there's a plan. If you bag him, I'll toss you some coin for your trouble. As I made my escape, some stuff fell out of my pack. You should be able to follow what I dropped, like a trail back to his lair.
I'll track him down, Hawkmere.
Follow the trail I left when I made my escape. You'll know his lair by the bones, blood, and smell. Tempt him with some game, and I bet you'll get his attention.
Alright, we'll just carry on from here. Now, that's fighting this guy is really, really difficult, especially at my level, so I'm going to wait a little while before I go engage him. Once again, got to gather all the stuff for provisioning, since I'm going to be working on that. Actually, I thought about it. I recently thought about this, and the fact that I've got another character that's doing provisioning seems counterproductive. So I'm not going to work on provisioning with this character, and I'm going to probably go for some other things, but I'll still gather provisioning equipment and gear. Guess we'll head up to the Bleakrock Barrow first, since we're right here.
Can you use that weapon, friend? I need your help. There's a necromancer here, but I can't find him. He must be in the catacombs beneath the shrine. That's the only place that makes sense.
Alright.
Something has to be done about these undead.
How can I help?
The dead walk at Sky Shroud. There's an evil power radiating from within the shrine, but the door is locked. In the Skald's tales, every dragon shrine had a priest. If we could speak with Sky Shroud's priest, he could tell us how to get in.
Speak to a spirit, you mean?
If Shore is willing, yes. I brought a bag of incense to burn as an offering. The bone men got me before I could try the ritual. You might have better luck. What do you say?
Give me the bag, I'll see what I can do.
I hope you have better luck at the shrine than I did. Watch yourself in there.
Alright. And we did level up once again. Now this time I'm going to go ahead and put a point into health, just to help balance things out slightly. Alright, as for my next point, let's see what I got access to. Yeah, a good chance to actually look at heavy armor. Let's start comparing some of these things. So if I'm looking at the heavy armor here, the active ability that I can get once it gets to 22 is immovable, intensifying your physical presence to gain major resolve and major ward. Increasing armor and spell resistance also grants you immunity to knockback and disabling effects. Alright, so this increases your armor and spell resistance for each piece of heavy armor equipped. I like that. Constitution increases health recovery by 2%. Also restores magicka and stamina each time you're hit, but only once every 8 seconds. Not great, but interesting. Juggernaut increased max health by 0.5% per piece of heavy armor equipped. That could be nice. Bracing. Decrease the stamina cost of blocking. And finally, increase his healing received by 0.5% per piece of heavy armor equipped. Not the most ideal for a spellcaster, so let's take a look at light armor. I might end up sticking with light armor then. Reduces the magicka cost of spells per piece of light armor. Definitely a perk. Increases magicka regeneration. Definitely good. Increases spell resistance. It's a little ways down. I have to have it at rank 14 before I start getting that, but that's still good. Prodigy. Increases spell critical rating. Increases spell penetration with concentration. And then annulment is the active ability. Surround yourself with a net of magic negation to absorb up to 543 spell damage. Looks like light armor is going to be the best way to go. Well, it is what it is. I could also go ahead and put this point in Wall of Elements or save it for later. I've tried using this and it didn't, since I was playing a character with the Frost Staff, like I am now actually, it didn't seem to do a whole lot of extra for me, but that's something I might play with later. I'm not going to put a point into it right now. I think I'm just going to, looking at it again, I think I'm just going to go ahead and hold on to this point for now and see what I can put it into next. Maybe I'll be able to put it in once I get into Unholy Knowledge. Reduces magic and stamina cost for all abilities. That's kind of nice. Alright, so we'll hold on to that skill point. We're going to be fighting undead up here. So let's try a couple of these new spells. Obviously I didn't read that spell right. What does it do again? Oh, they have to be in front of me. Area 15 by 3 meters. Okay. So let's run up to him. Oh, that's cool. I can start casting. Oh, I'm dealing with a fire staff, not a ice staff. What was I thinking? Alright, so that's very interesting. Okay. Wait for my magic to fill up just a little bit more, and just for fun, let's go ahead and engage these two. Knock him down. Knock him down. Ooh, the other guy's an archer. Ooh, and fireball. Ah, someone else came to help. That's so nice of them. Take a little bit of gold from both of them. So what we're going to do here is we're actually going to summon a dragon mage or dragon sorcerer, like from the Skyrim games. So it's a little bit of a throwback to that game, lore-wise. It's kind of entertaining. Oh, dragon priest. Man, I'm just not getting these things right.
Summon me?
I need your help, spirit. How can I enter the Barrow?
Can you comprehend the power I once had? Why should I help you with anything?
Someone has desecrated your shrine.
Yes, I can sense them. Some worm defiled this place. You are now my will incarnate, mortal. Enter the Barrow and kill this worm.
I will. How can I get into the Barrow?
You need to ask that. Once everyone knew the ritual. 3 rune stones unlock the door. They're placed in prominent positions around the shrine. Find them and put them on their pedestals around the door. Then you'll gain entrance. Now go.
Alright. Gotta get those rune stones. Start over here on the side. I got someone following and helping me again. I love Skyrim. That was a great game. I might have to go back and play that again sometime. Might even do a let's play of it in the future. We'll just can't speak tonight. Just have to wait and see how it goes. Alright, Eagle Runestone down, 2 more to go. Is the Snake Runestone that close? Oh no, it's up here. That's right. Oh, that spell is really cool. And fireballs. And he's down. Nothing to loot though. Too bad. Stay back. Die. Destruction staff up. Collect provisioning stuff as we go. That guy out. Sometimes these runestones, if there haven't been a lot of people around, have these guardians here, like this. Just help beat this guy down. It can be a little tough if you're fighting him by yourself. Alright, now we got the snake runestone. One more to go. Run here, do that. Go here, kill that. Typical MMO stuff. At least the quests here are quite a bit more interactive than with typical MMOs. Ooh, a maple lightning staff. That is an upgrade for me. Go ahead and swap over to that. Or was it an upgrade? Yeah, yep, it was. Okay. And get the whale. Runestone. Eventually I will be getting a horse with this character, but horses unfortunately are rather expensive to start off with, costing 10,000 gold. And of course you can buy a horse from the crown store using real money, and I do have one, but I don't want to worry about buying or using it since I want this to be a fairly legitimate playthrough. Alright, so here's another sky shard. Second of third to get a second, or another skill point. Put the runestones down. There we go. Sky Shroud Borrow. Oh yes, lockpicks. You always want to go through and check the bookshelves, because occasionally you will find bookshelves that give you skill increases, just like from Skyrim.
You have fulfilled your purpose. Well done, Worm. You'll never defeat the Covenant.
Let's take him down again, just because we can. Too easy. Of course, had help. Alright, so we picked up Scroll of Banishment. So, that's our evidence that something bad was actually happening. Oh, come on, leave. Lets you in, but doesn't let you leave.
The undead are gone. What did you do?
I found evidence of a necromancer working with the Covenant.
The Covenant here? Troll's blood, I have to warn the village. I'll head back. See if you can find any of the other villages on the island. We may have to evacuate soon.
Alright, so he gives us a shield as the item reward. Unfortunately, we don't use shields, so it's going to be good sell loot or deconstruction for crafting.
Their cozy taverns to come down here. I'll have to get this wound seen to then. I'm going to need my sword arm.
What now, Dodge?
If that necromancer was working for the Covenant, we're all in danger. I'll head back to the village to prepare our defenses. You'll need to search the island for villagers and send them back to Bleakrock Village. Good luck!
I'll find as many as I can! Very heroic. Alright. I believe one of my abilities is ready to be... Oh, nope, not quite. Once this hits rank 4, or filled out rank 4, I can morph it to have an additional effect. It can make it a little more powerful, or a little more useful at the very least. So we're getting there, close. We're close to getting there, rather. Just going to head out now, and gotta keep finding more villagers. Oh, these things here are they're essence runes, potency runes, and there's one other kind of rune I can't remember right off the bat. Yeah, it's completely used in enchanting. Enchanting is actually a very cool crafting skill. I haven't done a whole lot with it, but you can put enchantments on your armor, weapons, little extra edge. I'm not going to worry about enchanting too much. At least while I'm doing the videos. I'll probably do some stuff while I'm not filming, just so I don't take up a lot of time doing the crafting. I want to kind of show off a lot of the quests and the story involved in this game. It really is quite a fantastic game. I guess another reason I really enjoy this is because it doesn't really feel like a true MMO. It feels really more like a watered-down version of the Elder Scrolls games. Can I help you with something?
I can understand you. Oh my, I'm not a skeever.
Are you supposed to be?
No. Follow me. I'll show you.
Alright, lead on. Okay, so I'm actually going to go ahead and end this playthrough here for tonight. Definitely pick it up again here soon and carry on with this quest. Figure out why she was trying to talk to us and like we're a skeever. Anyway, it's been fun as far as we've gone so far, and I will hope that you come and join us again, or join me again in the next video. Everyone have a great night, and see you in the next video.